Hello everyone, today we're doing large springy afro twists, and I really love using this springy afro hair because the texture matches my natural hair perfectly and it's also really lightweight. This hairstyle is easy enough for my beginners to do, so let's get right into it. So I started off with a heatless method to stretch my hair. I just put my hair into these braids the night before and I took them down, fluffed it out a little bit, and then combed it out with a wide tooth comb. And this gives my hair a nice smooth and slightly blown out look, but without heat because I'm really trying to limit heat on my hair this year. So for this hairstyle, I'm using the Expression Springy Afro Twist in 24 inches and the color 2. And in total, I used 3 packs of hair. So the first step is to part your hair. And honestly, I'm not the best at parting my hair. It takes me a long time because I always want it to look perfect, but we got to get it done. So I'm using some Shine and Jam to get my parts nice and clean, and I'm making large sections here and then securing it with a rubber band. And I feel like when you're doing large twists or braids, the rubber band method is just easiest and you can get the roots looking nice and smooth. But the thing is, do not tie that rubber band too tight, okay? It is just unnecessary and you'll create extra tension for no reason. So make sure to tie it a little loose. And then you can see I also twisted the section so that I could make the style even more protective by keeping my hair in those twists within the twists. And you can see here I did the brick layering method for my parts, and I actually ended up doing 2 twists per section because my hair is a bit thick and it'll be easier to twist the hair later with 2 twists in each section. So this is what the pattern was looking like. I was so proud of my parting, you guys, and in total I believe I had 37 sections. So now we can start twisting, and for each section, we're using 1 full piece of that afro twist hair. And because I want the hair to be long, I'm also sectioning off some smaller pieces that I'll be using to extend my twist later on. So I just set those aside on my braiding rack for now. And to start off the twist, we're using the crochet method. So let me show you guys how to use it properly, because I know I used to fight with the crochet needle all the time. But when you start, you want to make sure that little latch is down and flat first, okay? Then you're going to slide the crochet needle underneath your hair just like this. Again, make sure that little latch is not sticking up so it doesn't get caught in your hair. And this is why it's important that we don't tie the rubber band too tight, because you need room for the needle and the hair to slide underneath. So now you're just going to loop that afro hair onto the hook part of the needle, and then you're going to put the latch back up to close the hook. And now you can pull the hair through underneath just like this. And then once you pull it through a little bit, you can lower that latch and unhook the hair from the needle. And then now here, you just need to pull one end of the afro hair through to the other side. It can be a little weird, but make sure you're only pulling one end through so that you can have one end on each side of your section. And then now you can start twisting. And with this springy hair, you do have to twist it a certain way. So it might take a little trial and error to figure out which is the right way. But if your twist is looking a little weird and it's like unraveling, then you probably twisted it wrong. So try twisting it the other way. And as you can see, I also like to wrap the hair around my twist to cover them up a little bit. That way they're not sticking out and they can stay neatly tucked inside. And then you can just continue twisting down. It's pretty simple, you guys. And if you want to extend the twist like me, you're going to take a smaller piece and line it up with the 2 strands in the twist. And you'll have to twist each side individually and continue twisting the hair down just like this. It's really simple. And you can do that 2 to 3 times depending on how long you want the twist to be. Just be sure that you're using small pieces at a time so that your twists don't look too bulky. So you can see here, I'm adding another small piece of hair and just twisting it on each side and then continuing to twist all the way down until you can't twist anymore. And when you're done, you can see the hair will spring up a little bit and it looks really cute. So you can just trim any straggly ends, and that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple and it doesn't take long to do. So let me show you guys one more time with this last and final twist at the top. Again, we're going to take our crochet needle and slide it underneath the twists. Remember, make sure your rubber band is not too tight, and also make sure that little latch is down and not sticking up. Then we're going to attach the afro hair onto the little hook, close the latch, and pull the hair through. Then you'll lower the latch, unhook the hair, and pull one end of the afro hair through to the other side so that you'll have 2 even ends on either side of your section. And then like before, you can see I'm trying to cover up my twist with that afro hair so that it's all neatly tucked into the twist. And then we can just begin twisting down like so. Again, very simple, very easy, not too hard. If you're a beginner or you don't know how to braid, trust me, this is a hairstyle that's easy enough for you to do. I promise. So here I am just twisting, twisting, twisting. And then again, to add hair into the section, you're going to line it up with the 2 strands and twist each side individually first, and then just continue twisting it together. And then also make sure that you're gripping the hair pretty tightly so that it doesn't loosen up and just slip out. And for my twists, I wanted them to be long, so I thought it would take a lot of time, but honestly, I still got through it pretty quickly. I think the twisting part only took about 3.5 hours, which is much quicker than my usual box braids. So here you guys can see the final result. My parts were looking nice and crisp. I was so proud of these parts, you guys. And to finish it off, I did add a little bit of mousse on top, and I put some on the ends just to make them look a little bit more smooth. And honestly, guys, I was a little afraid at first. I was like, did this hair come out too thick? And I wasn't sure if I even liked it. But once I came back with a little bit of makeup and a nice outfit, I was like, okay, yeah, she's cute. So this is the look, everyone. This was a quick hairstyle I did for a trip, and I absolutely loved it. I love how lightweight this hair is. It doesn't feel heavy whatsoever, and the texture looks so natural. It's literally just perfect. So let me know if you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.